am I talking about? So first of all, I want you all, in general, so raise your hand. In general, do you believe that the more education you have, the more money you will potentially make? Raise your hands. Okay, that's everybody. Okay. You can go to the next slide. You didn't even need the statistic, but it is true. The more education you have, the more money you can potentially make, and it's common knowledge. Before I get to my story, this is what my question is. So, if we all know this common statistic, right, that the more education you have, the more likely it is that we'll make more money, then why is it so hard for people in poverty to go to school? Why is it more likely for people in poverty to drop out of school? So, this huge statistic should be a motivational factor for those people in poverty to continue going to school, and it's not. Why? So let's go to my story. When I was growing up, I was not very in a good spot, but my mom was working a full-time job at Swedish Covenant Hospital, and my dad was either in the military to pay for college or in college. So I didn't have either of my parents, and I lived in my grandparents' basement. And that caused me to become the girl in the back of the classroom that said nothing, and because of that, I learned nothing. And because of that, I failed first grade. And so this is what started me in my questioning about, poverty and education in general. But you can go to the next slide. And this is when I made this lovely cycle. So this is not for everyone, but for most situations, both parents, or if a single parent, are working multiple low-income jobs, and because of that, they have less time to work one-on-one with their children. And because they have less time to work one-on-one with their children, like my parents, their kids crave attention. And to crave attention, you can be like me and sit in the back of the classroom and do nothing and say nothing, or you can become one of those kids that act out in class. And you see that a lot in elementary schools now. But because of that, teachers get really frustrated and overwhelmed. And because teachers get really frustrated and overwhelmed, they can't teach. And because they can't teach, the kids have bad education. And because the kids have bad education, they end up working those same low-income jobs as their parents. So, what can be done about this? This is huge. Where can we break this cycle? And there's so many ways that you can, but I think that the most beneficial one, and the one that all of you in this room can do, is, next slide, motivation. And I think that most people take advantage of the fact that motivation is huge. Stucky gave me a great example. It's like water, right? We go to the drinking fountain, we use water all the time. We don't even think about it. It doesn't, some people don't have water, right? And we need to take advantage of the fact that we can motivate with our words. We have words, we can speak. It's a great thing. Anyways, so next slide. I want you to focus on two things when motivating, because there's so many ways to motivate. But one thing is say the little things. So say you're beautiful, you're smart, you're kind. These little tiny things can make a huge change, and I'll show you that later. The next thing is take these 4 words out of your vocabulary. Okay, sure, whatever, and fine. Biggest pet peeve of mine, I hate these words. So, when you're talking, say, to your mom, hey mom, I got an A on my math test. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. Or, hey mom, I got Posse scholarship, I'm going to college. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. Hey Jenna, want to go to the park with me? Okay, sure, fine, whatever. These words are terrible, I hate these words. So when you're talking to a young child, or even your peers around you, take out these words out of your vocabulary. Like, you can say so many things. Hey, want to go to the park? Yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's how you respond. That's to motivate your friend. Yeah, let's go to the park. But, sorry, anyways, you can move on. Know me, you'll know that I'm a terrible sister. I don't know my sister's birthdays. For example, this morning, I woke up and I went downstairs and I said, hey, Sarah, where's Dad? He's at Dunkin' Donuts. Why is he at Dunkin' Donuts? It's my birthday. So I'm a terrible sister. I don't know anything about my sisters. And this is Sarah. It's her birthday today. But I went to her birthday, which is a first. Her birthday party she had last weekend. That's why I should have known it was today. But anyways, we had this birthday party, and this is the first one I've been to. Like, I'm a terrible sister. Anyways, and I asked her to take a photo for me. So I said, Sarah, can you take a photo? And this is what she did. She's really, really shy. And then I decided to, bump it up a little bit. So I said, Sarah, can you smile? I like your smile. And this is what she gave me. And then, bump it up a little bit more. And I said, Sarah, your smile is beautiful. I like your teeth. Smile. And this is what she gave me. And I think this is the only photo I have of her smiling because I've never motivated her in any way to smile this way. Anyways, then I have another sister as well. I have two other sisters, but the next one, last Sunday she brought me a drawing. Actually, you can play the video. Go to the next slide. And tilt your head to the left.
Last Sunday, when you were at the meeting hall and you drew that picture on that green sheet of paper, and you drew like the king, what did you draw? Yeah. That was an awesome drawing. And I forgot to tell you, and it's in my room right now because I liked it so much.
So as you can tell, they never get motivation from me, so it's a really, really big surprise that happened. Anyways, we can go to the next slide. 15 minutes later, she came downstairs with a drawing for me. So that was like probably the first time I've ever said anything to her, which I need to work on this motivation too. But so that's why I want to stress how important it is to motivate. So kids in poverty, they have, their parents are working, the teachers suck. Like, not these teachers, but these teachers are amazing. But like in poverty school, or poverty-stricken schools, so they have no motivation. So what we can do in this room is say the little things and take out those 4 words. But like, that's huge. Those little words, like, you're so smart. You're so beautiful. You're so kind. Those things are huge and can make a huge impact on any kid. And it starts young. When you do it young, then you get motivated, right? And then as you grow older, you're able to motivate yourself because you were motivated throughout your entire childhood. And so that's what I want to express. I want you guys to go to the kid next door, go to the kid in your neighborhood and tell them they're smart, tell them they're beautiful. Girls, we had like how many presentations today about how girls they don't feel beautiful. Tell them they're beautiful and maybe they'll feel beautiful. These, just motivate and take out those 4 words. Okay, sure, whatever, fine, terrible words. And say little things like, thank you, you were a great audience.